Hey everyone, April here, and today we're going to be looking at Gamer Edition Bumblebee. And this is part of the Transformers Studio Series line, and he is from Transformers Reactivate. Interesting. Very cool. Yeah. I hope they put out some more of these. Well, I'll get into that later. So he looks very cool. Get a nice picture of him there. Close-up of his head. And deluxe figure. And then the back. So the back is pretty cool too. We get to see he doesn't turn into a Beetle or a Corvette. It's like a dune buggy. I don't really know. And the game, I guess, is from a company Splash Damage. I have no idea anything about this game, but I might have to look into it. So, it comes with a backdrop, Humanity's Last Hope. Interesting, I can't wait to see it. Can't really see it with him in front of it there on the picture. 20 steps from this to this. Bumblebee, it's like he's usually a small figure. You wouldn't think he'd have 20 steps. 16 maybe. But, okay. And let's see, little description. Bumblebee and the Autobots are Earth's only chance of survival. Ooh. Yeah, he also comes with 2 little hand blasters. Cool. Alright, let's get him open and take a closer look. And here's Bumblebee. So, instructions. So, of course, Studio Series uses the red. And small instructions. So, 20 steps. Okie dokie. Then he came with these 2 blasters, which are identical. Pretty nice. I like them. Small little handheld ones. Now, I do like the, I guess you could say, waffling on it. Like, all the gaps in here actually make it look nice. It actually makes it look like it has detail. I don't know. I actually just don't mind it. And this is what he looks like when he's holding them. He just fit in his hand so nice and compact. So he can actually store his guns in 2 other spots, in case you don't want to have them in his hands. So you can put them in little divots in his shoulder area. Or you can neatly put them behind his arms. Now they're out of the way and no one really has to even know they're there. And last thing, this nice backdrop. I do like this. So, yeah. I like the colors. I like how it's dark, but it has like the blue and the red in there. Alright, so I just want to start off. Now, if you happen to have bought the Transformers Reactivate 2-pack, which had him and Starscream, you don't need to buy this. It turns out it's actually the same exact figure. They didn't change anything, they just repackaged it. And they took out Starscream. So, I'm a little disappointed in that. Just because when you think Studio Series, it should be whatever figure it was, but better. But now they just took an exact one and just, relabeled it. So, that's kind of sad. Plus, when is Starscream going to come? I wish they would come out with him. Why only this one at a time? So, okay. Also, very strange. I mean, if you look at the box, he has blue eyes. If you look at the back, I know it's kind of hard to see, so small, but the figure here has blue eyes too. But the actual figure has yellow. So I why did they make his eyes yellow for the toy? If all the artwork, and even the actual figure here is blue. So those are really the only 2 rants I have about this. I mean, there's something I don't care for, but it's not a deal breaker, is the elbows here. It's just these little ball joints. I'm really getting tired of that. I like it better when they actually have real, kind of joints, not the ball ones. I just don't like them. Plus, they're not even trying to hide the fact that the balls are there. I don't know. For Studio Series, I don't think they really hit the mark with this. It's a great looking figure. Now, this isn't a complaint, this is just an observation. He is actually very tall. He's like an actual deluxe size figure. Whereas other Bumblebees, their deluxe figures go up to like here, unless you're talking about the Bayverse ones. Then they get taller, and they could be like this. But I don't know, I just imagine him, he would be shorter. So I do like a lot of things about it, though. For one, let's just get to the back right away. I like how his windows aren't clear. They're just solid. Solid black. Car doors here to make it look like wings. Got the bumper in front. I like that. And I like the Autobot symbol. It's actually not stamped on. It's actually part of the mold itself with just a little bit of red paint on. So that's very cool. He's got no light tunneling. He's got some waffling like on the back of the arms. Back of the legs I really wouldn't count just because he has this stuff there. So you're not noticing it really. Oh no, very good looking figure. What else is here? So we got some colors. We got silvers, blacks, yellow, a little bit of red, of course yellow eyes, which, whatever. Now, the wheels are plastic. Kind of wish they were rubber. I don't know. I can't remember who it was, but I got rubber tires on one of my figures recently, and now I wish they all came with rubber. And also a thing I noticed, being Studio Series, which, you know, supposed to be better, even though they just took the same exact one already out and just repackaged it. The hands do not move at all. They don't flip, they don't turn, nothing. No wibble room. Did I say wibble room? I mean wobble room. But, I don't know, just something, I do love the look of this guy. I do wish he was a little bit shorter, and I wish they didn't do the things that I said. About, like, oh, you know, the eye color being wrong. But, you know, it feels like a good figure. I don't know, a lot of Bumblebees I come across, especially the Studio Series, if it involves them being, well, live action, I don't like the way they feel. They just feel like things are going to move on them, they're going to come out of place. Too many little variables, you know? This one, the doors seem really nice and sturdy on it. They're not moving by mistake. You actually have to put force behind it. Not too much, but, you know, enough where accidentally touching it isn't going to make them move out of the way. So let's do some articulation. We'll start with the head. That can spin around. He can look up really good. He can actually look down too. A lot of times you can only either look up and straight, but he gets that full range right there. It's just a little ball joint, but the way it's made, you can't wibble it. Wibble it. You can't wobble it side to side. That's sad. Now, the arm can go up. Now, he does have a little shoulder piece in here. You can lift up if you want his arm to go higher. Otherwise, normally, he gets under 90. But with that little shoulder tab, pop that out. Now you go above 90. Now, he can get his arm to go all the way around. Problem is, the door here. But the door, you know, you just fold it out of the way. There we go. Put that back. So then we get at the elbow. Since it's just a little ball joint, that's where you're going to be able to rotate it and put it up. And we get a 90. Hands, nothing. Oh, and another thing. His waist does not turn either. So, why? Oh well. I mean, I wish his waist would turn. I guess you could still get him to kind of go side to side. His legs are kind of malleable with that. So you could. It just sucks you have to turn him here. But, to the legs. It's kind of hard because his arms are in the way, but yeah, might as well take those guns off too. He can do a 180, a tad past 180, like 181, 182. Forward. Not quite 90 because of the piece here. You could go out to the side, but no. And back, also not that great. You get the knee, single jointed. At least it's not a ball joint, thank God. And then the feet. So the feet can go down a little bit, up, and in. No outsies. Alright, so I guess it is time to turn this guy into that dune buggy. And I have to say, the dune buggy looks pretty good from the pictures. Let's see if it's easy to transform, though. And here's Bumblebee's dune buggy form. It looks really nice, but it was a pain to put together. A lot of the pieces don't snap in until you get everything done, you know? So, this right here has a little spot here to connect into this piece. And this piece connects to this, the spoiler right over here. Same with the other side. But they don't want to stay in all the time. And then these definitely don't like staying in until you get this part in, the front corner panel. But very cool. He's got a bunch of lights on him. He's got headlights, spotlights, fog lights. And cool, so you can see the Autobot symbol here. And he also has one on the motor on the back. That's pretty cool. It's really small, but very cool. And again, it's not just painted on, it's actually molded to be a part of it. Very cool. But yeah, I didn't like putting this together. The directions weren't too clear on some things. Like, yeah, and they want you to keep the weapons on them. I don't know why, but, so, they tell you, like, you have to twist the arm, but you don't have to twist the forearm area, but yet you really do, or at the elbow. I don't know, it was just a pain. Like, the directions, it's like they left out steps. I don't know why, but it really feels like they just left them out. But, I like that sound. Oh, I like that. It, you know, just like a car sound. I don't know. But very cool, small. It has little things protruding out the back. I don't know about how I feel about those. The spoiler, not too bad looking. You know, it's out of the way. Low profile. But very cool. I usually don't like spoilers, but I like this one. And the colors look great. And I like that you can't see into the windows. You don't need to see all that plastic in there and everything. Alright, well that's just been my review of Gamer Edition Bumblebee from Transformers Reactivate, part of the Studio Series line. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. And as always, you all have yourselves a good one, and I will see you later.